Today, Europe has finally accepted its full mandate and powerlessness. Sweden has officially closed the investigation into the Nord Stream bombing because local investigators were unable to identify any suspects. An investigation was launched to determine whether the sabotage was aimed at Sweden and whether it threatened Sweden's security. It was found that this was not the case, says a statement from the Swedish Security Service, which could easily be called the service of helplessness. Well, yes, a terrorist attack on a gas pipeline located in your territorial waters is nonsense. Plus, as a result of the explosion, 800 million cubic meters of methane were released into the atmosphere, which is actually harmful to the climate. But this is all a small thing compared to Afghanistan, located on the other side of the world, where the Swedes sent an entire military contingent in 2002. In general, Stockholm, with its closed mouth, apparently thanked NATO in a unique way for its almost approved membership. As a result, the only ones trying to save face are the German prosecutor's office because if the Germans just throw up their hands, it will be completely inconvenient. At the same time, it is worth understanding that not only the economic well-being of Germany, but also billions of euros of living German investments are now rotting at the bottom of the Baltic Sea. After all, in addition to Gazprom, the shareholders included, and the German Uniper and Wintershall Dea, each of which has already written off billions of euros in losses, not counting the incalculable lost opportunities. But that's not all. Even in peacetime, the European bureaucrats created many obstacles to gas cooperation between Russia and Germany and, for example, in every possible way limited the work of the overland continuation of the first joint venture. Across Germany, Opel demanding that a certain third party be launched there at 50% of its capacity. Russia responded that in principle it could not agree with this tyranny of the European Commission because Gazprom is the only supplier of the Nord Stream gas pipeline and no one else, even purely technically, can fill Opel. The Germans also resisted the EU decision. As a result, we agreed not to wait by the sea for weather and to transfer part of the volumes to the NEL gas pipeline going to the west and also to build a backup Ugle launched in 2021, which including counted on the appearance of new cubic meters of blue fuel from SP2. So this should be included among Germany's infrastructure losses. Meanwhile, Seymour Hersh, who, as usual, plays the role of Captain Obviousness, is heating up the situation. In particular, his latest investigation was published yesterday in which he laid the blame for the Nord Stream explosions not only on the United States, but also on Biden personally, who gave the order. At the same time, Sweden, in his words, was aware of everything, and that is why they curtailed their investigations, because the truth cannot be spoken. In parallel with this, fake stuffing is being done in order to confuse everyone around. Either Poland will be accused of blocking the process, or they will talk about some brave crew of lads. Russia is categorically not allowed to participate in the investigation, despite regular requests through the UN Security Council. As a result, over the past 2 years we have learned that Europe and its infrastructure can be twisted into a ram's horn, and no clear answer will follow. After all, in addition to Nord Stream, the Finnish-Estonian Baltic connector was damaged last year. Plus Estlink breaks regularly. No significant official information, not a single arrest. No formal charges have been brought against anyone.